always try even when you're scared it's not gonna work. I'm filming this impromptu vlog from where I am currently on vacation. I'm gonna try and show you, if I can, this gorgeous view. I think I'm just gonna have to turn it around. This is where I am spending a few days of summer vacation. It's at my in-laws, and I almost didn't make it here this year, which is scary to say because we come here every year. And I've talked about this before, but with the first heat wave that we got in May, and then again for 2.5 years here in 2.5 years, god, that would have been awful, 2.5 weeks here in France, I was toast. I was really tired. I was exhausted. I think part of it is living with a chronic disease, right? And I feel like the rest of the year I was feeling very fine. I had a lot of energy, but last year already, when we had a bit of a heat wave throughout the summer, at the beginning of the summer, I also was really tired and had to cancel a lot of things. So I already cancelled in June the celebrations of my birthday with my dad's family, and we have some other celebrations with my partner's family this at the end of this week. And so, as always, we were set to go to the west coast of France, as we do in the summer. And until the last minute, I wasn't sure I would make it. And so, because I was so tired, and it's a 9-hour drive without counting the breaks. And so what happened is I took an extra day of work. We were supposed to leave during the weekend, so I took Friday off and then Saturday to rest. And then on Sunday, when we said we were gonna leave, I was like, I am exhausted. Like, I need an extra day. I need to let all my feelings out, and I just need to rest. So I took a book and I spent the entire day screen free, just me and my book and reading. And it's called Tonight I Burn, I think. It's a fiction book. I absolutely love fiction. And I rested, I slept, and I read. And so the next day I was like, I'm still tired, my periods are coming, I don't know when, because they should be here, but the heat wave screwed that up too. But let's just go, let's give it a try. And I'm lucky that my partner was amazing in supporting me and driving and just, yeah. And so we took the drive, and we've been here since yesterday, and I just can't believe we're here. I feel so happy, so lucky, so grateful. And I have my periods now, so I definitely want to cry. But when we arrived last night, we ate dinner, and then we went out to the beach, and it was like 10:30 p.m. and it was still sunny out, and we had just saw the sunset, and I was like, screw it, it's really cold, but I want to go for a swim. So we went back to get our bathing suits, and then we went back in, and it was just the best feeling. It was so cold, but it was the best feeling, just realizing we've been here, we made it. Like, for a long time I didn't thought it was gonna happen, and I'm sure people who have chronic disease here, or any type of disease that sometimes makes it hard to live your life and attend it. I think it's really hard when you have things that are planned and then you don't know if you're gonna make it. I've had instances when people have made me feel guilty, not out of spite, but out of just being disappointed, frustrated, sad. But I always try to remind people that when I have to cancel something for my health, I am the first one who suffers from it, because I can't come and everyone else gonna be there. I'm the only one who's not gonna be there, so you are gonna be disappointed because I am missing, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate you telling me that, because that shows you care. But also, don't guilt me for it, because I'm just doing my best, and I'm the one who's sad, frustrated, staying in bed when I just wanted to go and do something fun and see people that I love and spend time and share time with them. So I think like that's always important. But then when you take that jump, I'm not gonna say you push through. I think push through more the fears and the doubts and the what ifs, given how I felt for the past few days, rather than pushing through actually how I felt. Because after 3 days of resting, I felt a bit better. At least I felt much better to go and take that drive and go across France. But I think when you push past those fears and you accept that you can't control everything, but you're gonna try and live in the moment. Like that's one promise I gave myself when I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, that I would live my life to the fullest and I would try and do things that I want to do. And it's not always easy to keep that promise to myself. Like obviously my health comes first, but I have done everything so that I am still healthy, I am thriving, and I can live my best life. And so doing this for myself, doing this for my partner, I am definitely getting emotional given that it's that time of the month, but just seeing how happy he was to be here, yeah, takes the cake. There's definitely, and this view, I mean, come on, I don't know how well you could see it earlier, but the ocean is right behind me. The beach is right below, and so if you're seeing this video and you are also have had to cancel in the past for any type of reason, whether it's a chronic illness, whether it's, a chronic physical or mental illness, by the way, it can be anxiety, or whether it was because you caught the flu, whatever, and it was hard and people guilt you into feeling guilty for not coming and for not making the effort. Don't let them guilt you into that. That's not fair. Explain that you understand they're sad, you are sad too, but there's a difference between saying I am very sad because I was looking forward to seeing you, and you could have made an effort. I prepared all of this. Like, you hear how this is different. You should never be made guilty for canceling when really you can't. You're just doing your best. We are all doing our best. And the second thing is, but when you do go, when in those moments, even if it's not perfect, like, accept that I didn't think I would have my periods this week. I thought they would be here already before, and I would be here and just not having to also be tired from that, and my tummy hurting and just things like that. But I'm just telling myself this is how it is, and I'm still gonna enjoy what I can and accept that this is how the situation is. So also surrendering to how the situation is, but also celebrating. Oh my gosh, being grateful and celebrating and just being so happy that you did it, you tried, and it works. Sometimes it won't work, and sometimes you won't try, and that's okay too, because you'll feel like this is not the best for your health. But please don't stop living, don't stop trying, don't stop. There are seasons of your life where you won't try, and that's okay, but don't forget to also have some seasons in your life where you try, because when you try and it works, it is so nice. It is so nice. And again, it's not perfect. It's not, oh, I am here, I have so much energy and I feel the best I've ever felt, but just all those moments where I get to go for a walk, see a sunset, enjoy good conversation, good food, good people, go for a swim in the pool, go for a swim in the ocean, seeing my loved ones happy. Yeah, it's just, it takes the cake. So yeah, never stop trying, and most of all, when you try, whether it's a success or not, celebrate that you've tried. Take the learnings, take the experimentation, and celebrate yourself, because yeah, it really is whether you do have a chronic disease or not. Like, there are so many beautiful moments, and I've talked about this in other videos that are on the other side of just getting over your fear and your discomfort. And I'm not saying getting over, like, if you're feeling like physically or mentally or you really can't and it's just gonna make things worse, don't. But if you feel even a thread of hope, don't let your fears, your what if, your past experiences take you away from trying. I think it's okay to try and fail and not realize. I mean, we could have tried, we could have driven 2 hours and I could have gone back. Like, that was also an option, but yeah. So I'm just gonna finish on that. I'm gonna finish with this beautiful view that you can see. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Thank you for being here. If you want to see other bits of my life, of what it is to live with a chronic illness and still trying to live, like, thrive and make the most out of life and really take everything that diagnosis has given me to try and make it into something better and to allow it to give myself permission to live my best life ever, then subscribe and I'll see you for another video. Bye!